Hello, friends. Welcome back to our channel, A Pinch of Positivity. In our day to day lives, we have different versions of our truth. We normally perceive truth based on our experiences, based on what we see, based on what we hear. Our five sense organs, the eyes, the nose, the ears, the tongue, and touch. So, whatever we perceive through these sense organs, we identify it as truth. And that is the reason my version of truth will always be different from your version of truth. So, one person might be talking about something based on his experiences, which is truth according to him, but the same thing might not hold true for the other person because he has a different set of experience, he has a different set of knowledge, and he perceives things in a different way. I would like to put it in a very simple way. It is that whatever you see through your physical eyes is only a temporary truth. It is not the real truth. So, what is real truth? So, anything that is perceived by our physical eyes is the temporary truth, but anything that is perceived through our spiritual eyes, through our spiritual mind, is the truth. So, if we have the ability to look beyond the physical eyes and look at things through the spiritual eyes, we will see the real truth. When we perceive things through our physical eyes or through our sensory organs, what happens is we get attached to those things and then we are not able to see the real truth behind those things. We attach ourselves to material wealth, material things, possessions, properties, and we believe that that is the truth. But how can that be the truth? Because none of the material possessions will go along with us when we leave this body. The only thing that will go along with us when we leave this body is our sanskaras. So, whatever karmas we do, whatever actions we do, whatever spiritual knowledge that we gain, or whatever basically we imprint on our soul will go with the soul. That none of the material wealth, our qualifications, our thought processes about our opinions about anything will go along with us. The only thing will go is whatever gets imprinted on our soul through our sanskaras, through our deeds. So that is what is going to go along with us, and accordingly the next birth or whichever births we take, we will be clearing those actions or basically reaping the rewards of those actions, and our new birth will be based on the imprints of the sanskaras that have been embedded in that soul. So let us not look at things from physical eyes or through the sensory organs, but understand the truth behind it. To explain it more clearly, now if you look at me and if I ask you who am I, you will say, oh, you are Manoj. Now you're not at all wrong over there, because when you're looking at me with physical eyes, yes, I am Manoj. But in one of my previous births, I would have been in a different form. So I would have been maybe John or Abraham or Manjeet. Who knows who I would have been in my previous birth. And similarly, what the future birth that I take, I am not going to know who I am. I would be in a different form with a different name. So when you say that I am Manoj, yes, that is a truth, but that's a temporary truth. When we look beyond the physical eyes, we see that I am actually a soul, a energy. So the truth is that I am an energy which will take different forms in my births to come, and which has had different forms in his previous birth. So this form in this body as Manoj is the temporary truth, not the real truth. Similarly, if I have to point out at a beautiful mall and ask you, what is this? Anybody will say, oh wow, this is a mall. Now, when we look at the mall with physical eyes, we are right. Okay, that's a mall. But is that the real truth? Tomorrow, if the mall is destroyed and a school comes in place of that, and if I have to ask you what is this, you will say it's a school. If that also gets destroyed and a house is made over there, you will say that that is a house. Similarly, if there's a monument or any other monument that comes in that place, you will say it's a monument. So the truth is going on changing. So from the house to a temple to a school to a mall, it goes on changing. So what is the real truth? So the real truth is that no matter what exists over there, the space is the real truth over there. The space will exist even when nothing remains. So the space is the real truth. So that's what we have to understand and start looking at things from a different perspective. We have to go deep inside us. We have to open our spiritual eye and look at things from the point of spirituality with the spiritual eye and not just our physical eyes. You see, anything that keeps changing can never be a permanent truth. But anything that doesn't change, no matter what happens, it only may change its form. That thing is the real truth. The real truth. So, my friends, I hope that we understand this real truth and stop judging other people around us by labeling them that they are wrong or they are this or they are that. No, everybody in its current form is what he or she is based on the challenges in life and based on their previous sanskaras. But in reality, we all are same. We all, if we look beyond the physical bodies, we are all souls. We are all that energy which is surrounded around us. The universe, the cosmos is surrounded by the same energy. So we are that energy. We are that soul. Always the quality of the soul is purity, peace, bliss, happiness. So who we are souls with all these pure and positive qualities. So my friends, live in that knowledge. Do not get attached to the worldly objects by these five sense organs. Look beyond the sense organs. Look through your spiritual eyes and make your life better for yourself and for everyone around you. Thank you for listening and God bless you all.